Hello, I'm Miguel from Dypsis.ai. We talk to a lot of teams exploring how AI could help them. Some are just getting started. Others have tried tools that didn't stick. And almost always the question isn't really about technology. It's about time, process, and figuring out what could work better. So let me walk you through a real example, a common challenge we see in finance teams. We were speaking with a finance team who told us our accountants spend 6 to 8 hours a week consolidating expense reports. The problem? Those reports come in every format imaginable: Excel files, PDFs, scans, even photos of receipts from vendors across multiple countries and currencies. So they asked, can AI help us automate this? That's when I called in Federico.
Thanks, Miguel. Yeah, this is a classic case. A lot of documents, very little structure. So here's how we approached it. First, we built a small ingestion layer using Fast API. That let the client upload PDFs, Excel files, even images, and everything gets pushed into a processing queue with Celery and RabbitMQ. From there, we used a fine-tuned version of Layout LMV3 to extract structured data, things like vendor name, currency, total, and payment terms, even when the format was messy. Then we validated the data using Python plus pedantic models. We normalized currencies automatically using a simple Forex API and flagged anything that looked off. To make it more human-friendly, we added a small Distilbert model to generate a one-line summary of each report. Think of it like an explainable snapshot for the reviewer. All of this runs inside a Dockerized pipeline deployed with Kubernetes and monitored using OpenTelemetry and Prometheus. The best part? It's fully private. Nothing leaves the client's infrastructure.
This is what we mean when we say AI that fits the business. We didn't start with a generic chatbot or a shiny model. We started with the problem, selected the right tools, and delivered a workflow that made sense. The result? That team reclaimed dozens of hours a month and scaled that solution across 5 regions without increasing headcount.
If your team is spending too much time on repetitive work and you're not sure where to begin with AI, let's talk. At Dypsis.ai, we don't just deploy tech. We deliver outcomes with tools that make sense and systems that scale.